This is Mark Morell, your host for Let's Voltron, the official Voltron podcast. We're here for another exciting episode of Let's Voltron, and I've got the whole gang with me.
Hey, whoa.
I think we've seen these fine folks before, haven't we?
Yes.
Once or
So,
twice.
of course, immediately at the top to my side, we have Kevin Clark. Welcome, Kevin.
Hey.
Hello.
Good to be back.
Hi, Kevin. Hi.
And then just below Kevin, we have Patrick and Savannah O'Connor.
Hey, that's us. We're on TV. Hey.
And then, of course, immediately below me, we have Greg Tyler, my co-host.
Hello. Yeah, it's great to see all of you. I haven't
Great
seen
to see you guys.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of you in a while. Even Mark, it's been a little while. Good to see everybody.
Good
Yeah,
to
you
see you
too.
guys. So what is the preparations for VoltCon and how have they been going?
Good. You know, we got a little bit of a slower start than usual this year because we had a brand new venue that we were getting details worked out at. And, you know, things with COVID, you know, kind of going by the wayside and things sort of ramping back up. There were more details to work out and, you know, but it's been going great. And we're very confident that we're going to have a good one. This is year 4, VoltCon 2022. So we're excited.
Nice.
Nice.
We have a prettier, fancier hotel nearer to the airport this year. Do tell them about the venue.
Yes, let's talk about the venue.
Yes, it's the Wyndham West, Indianapolis, out by the airport, as Savannah mentioned. And did you want to talk about the venue a little bit, Kevin?
Sure. The first thing I should mention, because it's very important, is that there's shuttle service. So that's important. Everybody's
There you
aware of that.
Woo!
So they're not going to have to grab a taxi or Uber on, you know, all the way across town. But so yeah, when we went, I forget, we went in the winter, I guess, to look, Patrick and I in Savannah, and they were just starting to remodel actually the area that we're having the con. So it's going to be all brand new, real nice, and new carpet, and it's in like we're more condensed place where everything's right there together in one hall, the vendor hall and the main programming. Then the other side we have everything else. So we're all going to be a nice little tight family that weekend. So it's really nice, and there's a beautiful restaurant at one end down the hall. So it's
A lovely coffee shop that
oh, I forgot about the coffee shop. Yes.
and sweets and snacks to make it a little bit, you know, food options. It's nice to have food options.
We're going to have our con suite again this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
So for those of us, for those who may be new to listening or watching this podcast in podcast land or YouTube, what is VoltCon? We all know what it is, but to folks who are new, what is it?
Heavens to Betsy, of course. Let's start with that.
Well, did you want to talk
No,
about it?
please.
No, go. VoltCon is a fan-run convention about Voltron, Defender of the Universe, and other incarnations of that mighty robot, old and new. And what else would we say? A weekend celebrating animation and toys, collectibles, all the fun stuff. So
It's a celebration for the inner child in us all.
Great description. Love it.
Right.
This is the
you know,
fourth of
it's
them.
much more up close and personal too. Like the fans really get to have an experience and like talk to the guests. And you know, it's not like an assembly line sort of convention where people just walk through, buy a couple things, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like you really are immersed in it, and you get to be part of what's going on.
Yeah,
we
you don't get in a
we
line
said it
to
was
get in
kind
a
of like
line.
a family, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't have to stand in a line to get tickets to stand in another line for tickets for another line.
Exactly.
Right.
You don't waste all day standing in line. Also, you should say.
More of a party atmosphere.
Yeah.
Very intimate, like a family reunion, really.
Yeah.
It really does feel that way.
Eat
Right.
food. Fun time with your friends.
It's funny, even the first year, it felt like a family reunion, even though a lot of us had never met each other
In
before.
person. Yeah.
So, and that was like a birthday party for Voltron that year. And so this is
Yeah.
pretty much, you know, another party of that sort.
And there's a birthday party actually for a different Voltron this year, right?
That's right. We're going to bring out the cupcakes and candles again.
Indeed.
Well, birthday for Armored Fleet Die Rugger 15, right? So
Yeah,
we're celebrating the
40.
underdog a bit this year.
It's over the space hill this year, isn't it? At 40.
Over the space hill. That's a nice one. I like it.
So in previous year, the first year was pretty much all Voltron centric, right? And then the second year we sort of included Robotech because it was celebrating an anniversary that year. And then last year we celebrated Transformers the movie, the original 1986 movie. And for this year we thought, why not make Voltron the other thing that we celebrate? Because nobody ever gives the love to Vehicle Voltron. So
Right.
we're going to be celebrating the usual Voltrons, but we're also going to have Vehicle Voltron as our other thing.
Voltron with a side of Voltron.
Exactly.
Love it.
Variety is the spice of life. And you have 15 pilots, so.
And of course, it's not the evil Voltron that Hagar had put together.
Right.
No.
Right. This is another good one.
Yeah.
That's right.
Another good one.
And
They may
there's no-
make a cameo, who knows?
More pieces. Some
Yeah.
assembly required.
Nice.
But if IKEA made a Voltron.
Love it. So what's new this year at VoltCon
So-
2022?
Some assembly required. What's new? Let's see. Should we go down our guest list or just panels, or what do you want to start with?
Mark, what do you think?
Oh, I think we should start with the panels and then we'll go to the guests.
Okay. Well, I guess since you guys have some panels going on, I guess maybe Greg, you would like to start talking about some of those. We obviously we've got we'll talk about the guests in a minute, but if you have any panel stuff you want to talk about, maybe.
Yeah. So Shannon Weir, who helped us with a number of our panels last year, is assisting with panels this year because unfortunately a certain Mark Morrell had to beam to another part of the universe on VoltCon weekend this year. Yeah. So Mark, we will miss you, but you have a good reason though.
I just want you guys to know I have never missed any event for Let's Voltron ever. And this will be the first. So my stepson is getting married.
Congrats to him.
And of
Yes.
course, they're having that wedding that weekend.
Well, maybe you can do a video call with us at some point while you're in your fancy attire so that we can send well wishes.
I was hoping that we could maybe hook up on Sunday and maybe do a possible Zoom type of thing, you know, with the panel that we have on Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we can get that to work out, but I know, is it Ricky?
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I think Ricky is quite capable of doing something
yes.
like that.
Yeah. In
The
fact,
wizard.
we've already talked to Ricky about this, and seems to think that it's doable. So
Okay.
work on that. Yeah. But so the panel that you're going to be doing, both of you, is the Castle of Lions, right?
Well, we've got 4 things lined up. Who's running the show with which is a little bit up in the air at this point. But Mark is leading with the preparation of the presentation for the panel about the Castle of Lions. So, Mark, what can you say about that at this point?
So, you know, depending on which version of Voltron you're talking about, the Castle of Lions may have different origins. It may have different, you know, ways that it's been handled through each of the different shows. Of course, in Voltron Legendary Defender, Karan's grandfather designed and built the original Castle of Lions. And of course, we've seen different versions of the Castle of Lions through the different shows. So we want to, what are the capabilities of the Castle of Lions? You know, how is it used as the central command center? You know, and basically, you know, maybe what are some of the surprises that people didn't think would happen with the Castle of Lions through each of the different versions.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that we're going to learn a lot about the home base of Voltron.
Have you seen Kevin's beautiful model that he's in the process of building?
I've
The
seen
Castle of
photos.
I didn't bring it
Oh.
last year, but I've been doing a lot of updates to it this year, so it'll be back this year. And
Nice.
He's been
Okay.
renovating the interior. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
decorating interior.
Maybe we could put it on the stage during the presentation.
That's a great idea.
as a visual aid.
Doesn't fly or anything. So.
Not yet.
Everything.
But one day.
You know, I'm sure with a few drinks, you know, anything can fly.
That's the spirit.
May not be able to walk, but can fly. Yeah, so that's one of our panels. I'm sorry, what were you going to say?
That's a very fun panel. I like that idea. What else are we talking about this year?
Well, in light of Die Rugger's 40th anniversary, I am preparing the presentation for Die Rugger. Basically, an introduction to Die Rugger, what it's all about, the ins and outs, and its comparisons with how it was adapted as part of Voltron Defender of the Universe. Last year, I led the panel on Vehicle Team Voltron, so this is sort of the flip side of that, looking at it from the anime perspective. So that'll be fun, and so there's that. And Shannon is leading the presentation and preparation for an Origins panel. So this is the origins of Voltron and its various incarnations. So that's going to be a lot of fun, digging deeply into the lore and all that great stuff. So that's going to be a blast. And then the fourth event is an interview, and I'll hold off about who that interview is with because that leads into guests. So yeah. So what other panels are going on that we don't know about?
Right.
I think Patrick has a panel he wants to tell you.
Yeah,
about.
actually, I'm doing a panel this year, Evolution of the Super Robots.
Nice.
Basically start with the earliest incarnations of anime robots and sort of build up to basically Go Lion and Die Rugger and some of the other ones that came directly after. So I'm basically just tracing the evolution and showing some of the openings from the different series and sort of pointing out also little things that were later used as influences in, you know, Go Lion and Die Rugger, and then became Voltron. So
I love that you're doing that because I honestly, when I started working on the Die Rugger presentation, my first thought was, well, I could give context, but that's a can of worms.
yeah, I think context.
The can of worms has been covered.
I'm doing the context, so you'll be prepped and ready.
Love it. Love it.
I've heard several versions of it. It's getting shorter. You'd be happy to know because the first one was like an hour.
It's difficult to know what to talk about and what to leave off.
But the audio-visual component of it is really lovely.
Awesome. Good deal. So what else is in the hopper?
Let's see. What else do we have? I'm going to look at my partially dog-eaten list.
Well, while he does that, I'll tell you that by popular demand, we have decided to make the trivia contest a main stage event this year.
Awesome.
Yay!
And to make it a little bit more of a hullabaloo because it is ever so popular and has outgrown the smaller spaces where we've tried to put it before. So that should be exciting, ripe with fabulous prizes.
Nice.
Let's see. We've got a panel on Mobile Suit Gundam.
Cool.
We
Cool.
also have a panel on Robotech: The Macross Saga.
That
Nice.
was fun.
What else do we have? Let's see. Let's see. We have several events that are, well, we got obviously the cosplay contest,
Yes.
which we always
That
have a great time with. And Kevin, are you going to be emceeing again this year?
completely shocked. I mean, I
Yes,
guess
so-
if you really want to.
I can't remember what happened, but I was supposed to MC the cosplay contest
Last
time and something went wrong. I forget what happened.
Had to run home and let the dog out.
Oh yeah,
I remember.
but something went amok. Something went amok in that process, and I
Muck,
wasn't gonna
muck,
get out.
muck.
So amok. So Kevin ended up doing it, and he had such a delightful time and was just ever so charming. He's decided he's going to do it again.
I didn't know I had that skill, but hey, it was fun. It
It's
was
really
fun.
fun. He was delightful, and that means I can stay at the front desk where I belong. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we mentioned the trivia contest. Also, the band performance.
The
So, yeah.
shakeups.
Woohoo!
So I wasn't going to mention guests yet, but I guess we're not really guests.
Not really. We're like a wedding band.
Only half of the band really is guests. The
But-
rest is on staff. So But the big news about that is all 6 of us will be back this year for the first time.
Oh,
since
wow.
2019.
Wow. That'll be
So
great.
may actually be able to form Voltron this year.
Yeah.
Have all the band members.
Oh my gosh. That's great.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play the vehicle Voltron song.
We're talking about playing our vehicle Voltron song that we've never played live before. So we'll see. We'll see if we
Oh.
can do it.
All right.
A debut song?
Yeah. And
That's
of course,
awesome.
yeah. And of course, we have the VoltCon theme song that we wrote that Kevin did our backing vocals on with the robot.
Right.
One.
Right.
So, but we're gonna have a great time.
Great.
What else is going on?
Let's see here.
We'll have our
Well,
movie night too. Movie, popcorn, pizza, right? Movie night.
Yeah, absolutely. I can talk about things that are going to be on in the screening room if you like as well, because that's going to be going throughout the weekend.
Okay.
I mean,
Does-
obviously, what's that?
I was going to say, does this new venue have a different style to the viewing room, or is it pretty similar?
It's fairly similar.
It's fairly similar.
It's going to be across from the main programming instead of next to it.
So not
Okay.
not maybe a little more convenient to get to because it would be just kind of right across the way as opposed to having to kind of go
And
further down.
if there's any quieter panels, they won't have to worry about the booming sound
Yeah, it's
of
not
the
right
videos
across the
coming through
wall.
the
Right.
wall.
Across the hall, it should be.
It'll be
easier
more
that
its own
way.
thing, so you can immerse yourself in it more fully if you wish.
Okay.
So, obviously, we're going to be showing Lion Force Voltron and Vehicle Force Voltron,
Yes.
Rugger 15, and Beast Can Go Lion,
All
some
right.
Robotech. Also, Saber Rider of the Star Sheriffs is celebrating its 35th, I
Nice.
believe, this year. So we're going to
Nice.
feature some of that.
That's what Franklin Kofod went to after he did Voltron.
Exactly. Yeah. And he actually, in his panel in 2019, he said he thought it was the best work that he'd ever done
Wow.
on animation. So that's, I guess he thought he was in the groove and kicking butt. Let's see. I've got a couple that, Galactic Whirlwind Sasu Riger, which is kind of an obscure 80s mecha anime that's really great. Machine Robo Revenge of Kronos, which the sharp-eyed viewer will spot some of the GoBots in if they
Oh.
are watching carefully.
That's fun.
We also have finally a good version of Robotech the movie. Which,
Seriously.
yeah, 'cause
Wow.
it's never been really officially released, and someone sort of reassembled it from like the various remasters from different sources to make a good, legible, watchable cut of Robotech the movie.
Wow.
Wow.
So we have that to show, and some other things that I won't get into now. But Go Shogun is another great robot anime from the 80s that we'll be showing a little bit of.
Wonderful.
So lots of stuff. Gunbuster, Aim for the Top. You guys remember that one?
Not really.
I've never seen Gunbuster, but I've seen that. I've seen the title come across the radar several times, but
Mhm.
it's fun.
So what is being shown on movie night?
That's still sort of being discussed, actually.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the final things that we still have to talk about and discuss
Gotcha.
and agree upon.
It's always a debate as to whether to put in an actual movie or to just do a bunch of episodes.
Right.
Things
Right.
and cut them together because, of course, it's all about the community and just, being able to hang out and watching 3 movies, 3 episodes together is also a valid idea.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
we may go that direction. It will be the same type of event though, where we'll have the popcorn and the pizza and the fun stuff, and everybody comes down in the evening. So that's our evening event for Saturday. We have
Wear
an
your
evening event
PJs.
for Friday again, just
Oh,
for the VIPs.
Right. So yeah, we have a VIP package, and one of the main things that we're offering is the Friday night dessert party.
Mhm. So,
Nice.
Fun.
So we're going to do that again because that was always fun. And that's exciting. And then, of course, there's other fun VIP stuff for the whole weekend.
So why don't we talk about what that entails? Okay, the VIP package not only includes the Friday night event with our guests,
Mhm.
featured guests, it also includes a signed poster for VoltCon 2020. Let's see, limited edition badge, limited edition buttons, magnets, patch, holographic stickers. Hey,
I'm helping.
I got it.
Okay.
And a one-of-a-kind Voltron Legendary Defender storyboard or cell sheet sketch, which every VIP is going to get.
Oh my
Here's
goodness.
one. So these were actually used to make the show, and Benjamin Kultenecker distributed these to us last year.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And we thought, what better way
He's,
to give something back to the fans than to give something back to the fans?
His only edict was that he really, really, really cared and wanted them to go to people who really loved Voltron. And I can't think of people who love Voltron more than people
The VIPs.
coming and supporting the con and excited to be with their Voltron family.
So it'll be a one of a kind thing.
Everybody's will be different.
That's awesome.
You can
Yeah.
trade among your friends.
It's like
those are some
baseball
of the fun
card.
things. You said we also wanted to go through the guests, or
Yeah, let's
did
go
we
through
forget
guests.
any events?
We hit the high points, I think, most of them. There'll be some surprises too, let's just say. Well, first of all, I guess we should talk about our guests of honor. So we have Steve Sterling, producer from Voltron, Defender of the Universe.
All right.
We had Franklin Kofod in 2019, and now Steve Sterling is here with us, and he sort of did the other half of the episodes that
Yes.
Franklin didn't do.
Yes.
Right. So if you look at the episodes, if you're looking at the Lion Force episodes, you see towards the end, you see the first name that comes up in the end credits was Steve Sterling.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then if you watch the vehicle Voltron episodes, then you'd see the first name that came up was Franklin Kofod.
Right.
Yeah,
So
And then they kind of switch around at some point.
right, exactly. So now we get to see Steve's perspective and see how it matches up with Franklin's.
Exactly.
And yes, and Steve will be the person that we'll be interviewing, as I mentioned before. That's going to be really exciting. Very much looking forward to that.
Yeah, I've
All
talked
right.
with him a couple times, and I think he's going to be really interesting to chat with. I mean, he's got a lot of great stories that he remembers, and he's really excited to come and talk about it. So I think it's gonna
Oh
be
wow,
really good. Yeah.
that's great.
That's such an amazing background too. Like he's done, I mean, animation for him was just the tip of the iceberg, and he's gone into all kinds of music related productions as well, which
Yeah.
I'm really impressed by. I mean, he name drops like Madonna and the Rolling Stones, you know what I mean? So
Wow.
this guy has done a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's currently working out in Las Vegas on the Whitney Houston holograph.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really busy working on that, but
Wow.
yeah, he's still doing plenty.
Wow.
That'll be a fun conversation to be sure.
Yeah. Going to be fascinating. Also, of course, we have WEP's own president, Bob Koppler, returning.
Woohoo.
Bob, who just recently celebrated another birthday.
That's
Oh.
right, this week, right?
Yep.
Happy birthday, Bob.
Yay! Happy
Yeah,
birthday, Bob, you're here.
Probably a little late by the time you're
Maybe
seeing
by
this.
the time you see it. Well, it was your birthday week when we said this.
Yep.
All right. Oh, here's an important one. Greg Tyler from Let's Voltron.
Whoa. Yes. Yep. That's going to be very much looking forward to the con, as always. It's going to be a blast.
And of course, we have Shannon Muir back with us
Woohoo.
officially for the first time. So we're
Nice.
excited to see her. Lots of amazing animated background.
Yep.
So we're excited to have her. And you guys made a good team last time, I thought, too. So
I think so. I'm very much looking forward to co-presenting these various panels with her. She brings a lot of experience and enthusiasm. It's going to be great.
And I will be seeing Shannon next week in San Diego Comic-Con.
Awesome.
nice.
Yep.
Exciting.
Well, tell her we said hi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we also have
Our special cosplay guests.
yes, of course. So we have Mama Voltron, Marika Levine,
All right.
back
Woohoo.
with us, and she's also doing some panels.
Okay.
Cool.
And then we have Eric Stocker, who of course
Yay.
built our full-size Voltron cosplay with the lions that separate and everything.
He is Voltron.
awe-inspiring.
It
Light up
is.
blazing sword. You know? And I know he's got some surprises he's gonna be going
Oh,
through with us this year too.
Yep.
he does amazing
Nobody-
things.
Exciting things.
I had such a great time with him last year when he dressed me up as Voltron to show how all the pieces fit on,
Nice.
and that was so much fun. And then of course we have the shakeups back, which we've already touched on.
Yay.
Awesome.
Those are our guests for this year.
And then, of course, we also have a lot of fun shopping. There's
The Space Mall,
The-
Space Mall,
the
Space Mall.
Yes. We've got some great vendors, some vintage toy dealers.
You want to give us a rundown of some vendors, Kevin?
I would love to. We have our vendor hall is actually almost full, so we're doing really good with the vendors this year. We have a few new vendors this year. Stardrop Studios is joining us. Nick Webster Art, Animazed, Moonlight Mika, and Pidge's Stitches. are
Nice.
new vendors. Some of the returning people who you might know, of course, Tiffany with the Voltron store.
Yes.
We've got Share the Stickers coming back, Lore Illustration, Elisa Makes Art, author M. Catherine Clark will be returning. Our buddy Archie Cunningham
Mm-hmm.
with Dynamic
Archie.
Sketch Studio. Love Mr. Archie. Shay the Space Lesbian is coming back again. All right, Shay. Kajira Creations and Dee's Toy Shop is coming back. Don't forget
Always
Comic
is.
Carnival. Tim
Comic Carnival.
Carnival.
Shout out
Oh,
to
wow.
Comic Carnival. Hey, Tim. You're watching or listening.
Tim Cecil with Zabadass Network, who did not come last year, but did the previous 2 years. He will be returning this year.
Great.
Nice.
And we also have TriStar Art to round it out. And we're still working on a few more, but that's confirmed right now.
That is awesome.
And, is it Jack's a Lantern? I think that's what she goes by.
Cat.
Cat, yeah.
Apologize. I didn't
Uh-huh.
get it on my list. Yes, Cat's coming back too.
Great.
Yeah, last
Yeah.
year was the first year bending, and she loved it. She had a great time. It was awesome.
And
Aw.
isn't she also designing the one of the badges?
The VIP badge,
Yeah, the VIP badge.
perhaps. I think so.
All right.
Now, you had some new graphics for this year's VoltCon. Were those
Yes.
still done by Tom Soul?
Yes, they were.
Yes, they were.
He's amazing.
We-
So this is going back to the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Year one, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
All right.
Yeah, we have a new T-shirt for this year, and
I'm not wearing
have
mine.
a
unfortunately.
copy.
Are you wearing it, Kevin?
I haven't even purchased it yet. But
Why?
I keep forgetting. It's on my list. I'll do it, I swear.
But we have multiple T-shirt designs, as is our tradition.
But I do have one of the designs right there. Can
Oh,
you see
there it is.
There you go.
it?
That's one of the designs.
Okay, I see it.
Turn it a little so that it doesn't glare.
Turn it slightly. Yeah.
Nice.
Sure.
I see a vehicle team Voltron Die Rugger silhouette. I did notice that.
Yeah.
Ruin the surprise, but it might be one of our new prizes that I'm holding in my hand. Might be a deck of cards. I don't know.
there you go.
Oh.
There you can see it better.
Very
Lovely.
nice.
So there's gorgeous. We have Tom Soul, who has been our artist in residence for
Yeah.
VoltCon since the beginning. Delightful Soul made us more lovelies this year.
There's also a version of that with old school Lion Voltron.
Yes,
So
we've got both.
Yeah.
Very
As
talented.
usual, we've got 2 T-shirt designs. One of them lives with the Voltron store, and then we also have one for sale
through our
that you
website,
through our
you can get to
TeePublic.
TeePublic where you can get it on mugs and
Mugs,
stickers and
on any
pins.
style of shirts,
And
any kind of shirt that you can imagine, in case you want to be set and ready for the con.
And you should pay close attention to TeePublic sales because they recently had a free shipping sale.
That's right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah,
Do they have dog shirts?
I'm sure they probably do. I don't know.
I want to find out.
Well, whatever the case, VoltCon 2022 sounds like it's going to be a blast. I have managed to be at the 2019 and 2021 cons, and I'm so much looking forward to going this year and seeing friends old and new. It's going to be awesome.
We're very excited.
If you haven't come to hang out with us yet at VoltCon, but you've always thought about it, this is probably the best year. We'll have the best space, the best guests, and the most fun. Please come and play with us.
And are you guys having a an auction this year
Yes.
that goes to
we are
charity?
doing an auction again this year, silent auction. Mhm.
Once again, it's split. We are the charity to an extent, as we have been for the continuation of VoltCon, as we are just a fun fan run event that seeks nothing more than to get to keep having this lovely event, and then also hopefully we'll get to show some love to some cats in need through Cats Haven again.
Okay,
That's great.
that's great.
So if anybody's looking to get tickets, please visit our website, voltcon.org. You can also find merchandise there. We have the VIP packages available still. They are limited. And then general admission tickets as well. And I believe we have Sunday only badges as well. Right, Kevin?
Okay.
Yep.
So,
Kids 12 and under
yeah.
free.
So it's
Oh, yes. The
VoltCon.
little ones are free.
Yeah, so it's voltcom.org. The convention is being held. What are the dates again?
The Wyndham West.
October 8th and 9th,
And that's in Indianapolis.
October 7th, if you're coming to the Friday night event.
Yeah.
Right. So remember VIPs, you get the free dessert party. You also get a one-of-a-kind.
That is
Sketch
an amazing,
cell.
amazing thing.
Who gets the one?
Every single one is different. They're all slightly different. So
Right,
one-of-a-kind thing.
Really
that's
great.
amazing.
Yeah.
But super excited. We can't wait to see you guys. And well,
I'm gonna miss seeing you guys.
Well, hopefully we'll see you on Sunday at least.
we're still excited.
Yeah,
You have a lovely wedding, and
yes.
And congratulations to your stepson.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. And he appreciates that.
oh, and just as a totally fun side note, maybe if you would like to see some of the same people, and if you're available, we are also talking about doing a viewing party for the anniversary of the airing of Voltron here in Indianapolis. Is a totally separate just get together.
Like a Zoom.
Yes, but also in person. If and you want to come down, we'll tell you more about it later. We'll be posting it on our website. So just another little fun event. I forget the date.
September 10th?
Yes, in the neighborhood of September 10th.
In the neighborhood of September 10th.
Well, I could look
But I don't know what day actually isn't a weekday.
You know what day? It's,
Right.
it's Saturday. It might be the 12th. Kevin, do you have a calendar?
Yeah,
handy?
so the weekend of the end.
Okay, gotcha.
So we'll
Fun.
tell you more about it later, because it's just going to be a fun public event we're going to do.
That sounds
All right.
good.
In case
Cool.
you want to come and hang out,
Yeah, the 12th is
or anybody that's part of the Voltron community.
All right.
I'll be around on the 12th.
Yay!
Oh, well, good deal. Anything else in VoltCon news?
Gosh, I think we've,
that about wraps it up. We did good.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
like I said, my dog ate my notes, so I might have forgotten something important. But
Well, you did great for half-eaten notes. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think at 3 a.m. this morning, I'm going to wake up and be like, I forgot to talk about such and such.
Wow.
I will say I'm working on a special display. I don't know if, well, I'm sure you guys remember last year, Tiffany had brought a bunch of vintage memos and the scripts and articles and stuff.
Oh, I remember.
Remember we all sat around the room like all looking at it all.
Yeah, there were many, many geek flags flying in that room.
I took all of that home and I've made copies of everything. So I'm working on kind of a display to have out for people to go through some of that stuff and just get a look at it. But it was so fascinating to go through and read office memos and just behind the scenes stuff that nobody would ever get to see. It's really cool. So
That's
So
going to be
we'll call that
wonderful.
Voltron the Museum Exhibition.
So two very brief final notes.
Okay.
Kevin, you were mentioning that you were going to have the poster contest starting in the next week or so, right?
Yes, this week I'm going to announce all the details on what we want to have for the poster contest this year. What the instructions will be. So yeah, that's coming out.
Does it need to be vehicle Voltron related? What do we think?
It doesn't-
Maybe preferred, but
It
not
doesn't
required.
have to be, I wouldn't say.
We don't like to put requirements on people's creativity.
Right, right.
So we'll let people do whatever they want. You know, I just really like it to have VoltCon 2022 on it, and that's really all
Right.
necessary. And it's just exciting to see what people come up with, because man, people are talented out there. So it's fun. So
Does the winner typically get tickets to VoltCon?
yes.
Cool.
Yes.
And also glory.
Glory.
Oh.
And the opportunity, if they want to design the VIP badge for the following year.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Very
It's
cool.
nice.
Well, it sounds like VoltCon 2022 is going to be another wonderful event with some great people. So to all Voltron fans, wherever you are, Indianapolis is not far, in the cosmic scheme of things, and the convention is now located very near an airport. So it should be much easier to access than in prior years, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So everyone, please go to voltcon.org and check it out.
Yes.
And
If we
thank you, Kevin.
Anyone remaining that wants to be an exhibitor, the application is still on the website. We've got a couple of spots left, so let us know. Also, anybody that wants, we were thinking of showing some Legendary Defender episodes at some point throughout the weekend. So if you want to drop your favorite episode title for consideration, we will consider that.
All right.
That's great.
Let's go Voltron Force.
Yes,
All right.
let's go Voltron Force. Let's go VoltCon Force. So thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Savannah. Thank you, Beowulf.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Greg. And thank you, Kevin.
And we'll see you all next time on
Let's
Voltron!